Too many people continue to suffer under brutal human rights conditions in 2020. This, according to the State Department's annual country report that examines how governments treat their people. U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken presented the report, opening with a grim outlook.
The report we're releasing today shows that the trend lines on human rights continue to move in the wrong direction. We see evidence that in every region of the world, this is happening.
Blinken called the Chinese government's treatment of its minority religious and ethnic groups genocide. The report lists violence against and imprisonment of critics and journalists in places like Russia and Belarus. Washington Director at Human Rights Watch, Sarah Holowinski, says the report highlights an administrative shift in foreign policy.
When you look up sort of definition of human rights abuses, Iran is right up there. And I think this administration in particular has an interest in calling out what those abuses are.
Blinken also mentioned the violence in Myanmar following a military coup there after Aung San Suu Kyi's National League for Democracy party won a landslide election in November. Holowinski says accountability in this report gives dignity to victims.
The more that states are using these kinds of human rights reports to make their policies, that means that human rights is at the table.
Holowinski says that approach to policymaking could influence one country's decision to send weapons of war to another. For Arash Arabasadi in Washington, Amy Katz, VOA News.